It's terrible.
Now the meeting's being live streamed.
Yeah, it is almost.
So we're good?
It's still connecting. One second.
You just let us know when we're good.
Okay. It's doing its thing. 30 seconds, hopefully, here.
30 seconds. Holy smokes. All right.
Almost. I
All
think.
the extra fun that comes down from legislative meetings that people think is a good idea.
It's ABO. Okay, we are all set.
All right. All right. So let's call the meeting to order. It's 10:09. This is a meeting of the Tioga County IDA's Loan Committee, and I'll do a quick roll call here. John Ward, I'm here. Eric Knowles.
Here.
Jim Lavo.
Here.
Doug Barton.
Here.
Kevin Doherty is absent as of this moment, and Brenda Ivanek is excused, and even if she was here, she would have had to abstain from this one anyways. And then we've got Casey, Lisa, and Megan with us as guests. So first item on the agenda is the approval of our loan committee meeting minutes from June of 25. Just as a recap, that meeting was when we actually made some changes to our facade loan program. Does anyone have any questions on the minutes from June?
I move we accept them as written.
Second that.
All right, got a first and second on the floor. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Carried. All right. New business. The reason that we're here, we have a new facade loan application that was submitted by Jim Mead on behalf of a sole member LLC, 4345 Lake LLC. And the property that we are here discussing is the old J.J. Newberry building on the corner of Lake Street and Main Street in Wego. He is requesting $40,000 in facade funding, which is our maximum. And the total project cost is communicated to us as a $90,000 project. So he's within the confines of our parameters of a program. This loan, if approved, would be structured as $40,000 over a 10-year term at a 1% fixed interest rate. I assume, Casey, that he's already paid his application fee, so we're set there. I worked with Casey on numbers on this one, so I'm had the chance to flesh this thing out pretty thoroughly. We've looked at the LLC tax returns that are done separately versus the personal returns. Unfortunately, Mr. Mead lost his wife in 2025. So it is possible, not that we'll collect returns on an ongoing basis, that there won't be two separate returns, but for our underwrite, there were. This is a pretty clean application compared to the ones that we generally see. He does recognize the income, actually, of the full Owego Antique Center via this LLC down there. So there's a lot of income that flows through there above and beyond just any rental income. There was some changes in capital accounts that I don't think really much matter. They're netted out in this global cash flow thing here, but they changed tax preparers from a personal prep in 23 to Mondorf and Fenwick's office in Johnson City in 24, which is, I think, the reason for some of those capital movements. But you'll notice net global cash flow very healthy on this thing, above and beyond certainly what we would generally see in a typical applicant. Again, Casey did a summary that's out here, gives some strengths, didn't come up with any weaknesses. Again, I kind of have to agree. Credit score is very high. This guy's got very little personal debt, good personal liquidity. anybody's got questions, I'm certainly open to them.
Hey, John, I just got I mean, this is great to see an Owego business with such good equity, you know, and not leveraged. It's nice. And just for
Mhm.
housekeeping, I noticed that we have a 24 tax returns and a 26 pro forma. I mean, typically, would you be looking at, and again, I'm not asking to do any more work, but just for my knowledge, a P&L for 2025? I mean, you go from 24 to the pro forma. And again, I'm not asking to do it,
Yep.
but just
Yep. Yeah, I would say probably we normally would have. The downside on this one that I didn't talk about is this application came in, oh my gosh, it's embarrassing how long ago. When did this come in, Casey?
Last year.
Well, I think it was not only last year, but I think like
November.
this is old. And the reason that we're struggling so badly with our timing turnaround on this one is because when we went to pull credit on Jim, we realized that unfortunately we've had so few applications to look at that the entity we pulled credit reports through purged our account. And now that we've gone through that process, I don't care if we have to pull credit on me once a year. We're not letting that happen again. It was beyond miserable to get
It was.
our credentials put back into place. They put us through the ringer to get an account to pull credit again. So we just got that access back probably in February that we finally got login credentials back. So that was the delay. You're not wrong, Jim. I would say on average, generally probably would, but based on the strength of this credit, the fact that there's no debt on this building and somebody with sizable liquidity, we didn't end up chasing it in this case.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, and I'm just questioning it for my information, but I mean, you go by that place every day and it's packed. So it's good to see a business in downtown Owego that sees a lot of activity. It's great to see that.
And our facade program is one of the few, or is the one program I think we have that you don't have to have a credit elsewhere test. Otherwise, this guy could, you know, Jim, and if Kevin was on the call, you know too. I mean, this guy would certainly be able to get traditional financing if he wanted, but
Sure.
Neither Jim or I are going to be offering a 1% rate. So
I think it looks like a real solid application and good spot. Kind of what we're supposed to be doing, right? Turning money over in that small community and, you know, improving the community and improving the business. So
That's a very visible building too in our
Yeah.
community.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'd make a motion we approve.
Second.
All right. Any further discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? So carried. Get Jim a commitment letter and move this thing on to Joe.
Okay.
That's good. Anything
All right.
else on the agenda you want to talk about? I don't think. What else? Do we have anything else on the agenda?
No, I just wanted to quickly mention that we did have another application we're still trying to figure out some answers on. So potentially we might have to meet again in the future. I'm not quite sure when. But we have received a lot of people calling about the facade loan program and our small business program because we've been trying to advertise it pretty well. So I mean, we probably get a call or two like twice a week minimally asking about the program, and we've been sending out applications and stuff if people do want to follow through and apply. So I did want to let you know that we might be getting some more people applying.
That's the
That'd be
name of the
good.
game, Casey. Get out there and chase that business. Let's go.
Yeah, we're
That'd
trying.
be good. That'd be good. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know, Casey. We can chat offline on the one that came in with some holes in the paperwork. I mean,
Okay.
I think it's pretty preliminary, but unfortunately their application doesn't match what's on their entity documentation just for ownership. So that's a struggle right out of the gate on that one, but
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that
and
one they should be able to.
I appreciate, Casey, you guys tracking this stuff down prior to us going through half-done, loan applications, right? Like, I mean, that's a waste of everybody's time. If
Mhm.
we can't get a complete loan application, I personally don't want to see it. That's just me,
Yeah,
you know.
and thanks to John for helping
I-
me with everything.
Yeah, I'd love to say all of them will be this clean. This one's pretty darn simple. They won't always. Unfortunately, I think the other one that we've got is probably more in line of what we normally see with some kind of sloppy paperwork. But we may just need to push back on them, Casey, and just say, hey, this doesn't make sense, and I can lay out why, and just say, hey, let's have a joint call with your attorney, and we'll figure it out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I'm good. If nothing else, I'd look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All right.
Thank you so
I
much
think
for
anybody
taking
gonna
time
argue
out of
on
your
that?
day, guys.
Appreciate everybody.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, hopefully
Good
we'll
to
have
see-
something again here before too long.
Good to see everyone.
Yeah, nice to see you.
You too, Doug. Yeah.
Have a good
All
day.
right. Enjoy the rest of the
You
day.
too.
Take care.